As parents, we cherish every coo, gurgle, and smile from our little ones. These early sounds and expressions are more than just adorable moments. They are the first steps in our baby's journey to communicate with us. Each giggle and babble is a precious attempt to connect, to share their world with us. We find ourselves eagerly waiting for the next sound, the next smile, the next sign that our baby is reaching out to us. We long to understand their needs and desires, to decode the mysteries hidden within their tiny hearts. Every parent dreams of a magical way to know exactly what their baby wants, to respond to their needs with love and care. We watch their faces, trying to read their expressions, hoping to catch a glimpse of what they are trying to tell us. It's a beautiful, albeit sometimes challenging, part of parenthood. While spoken language may take time to develop, there exists a beautiful and accessible way to bridge the communication gap from the very beginning. Baby sign language. This method allows parents and babies to share a common language even before the first words are spoken. It's a way to start meaningful conversations with your baby, to understand their world, and to let them understand yours. Imagine a world where your baby can express their hunger, thirst, or desire for a toy, not through cries of frustration, but with simple, clear gestures. Instead of guessing why your baby is crying, you can know for sure. They can tell you when they need milk, when they want to play, or when they are tired. This not only reduces frustration for both the baby and the parents, but also creates a more peaceful and understanding environment. This is the promise of baby sign language, a powerful tool that empowers infants to communicate their needs and emotions long before they can speak. It opens up a new world of interaction where babies can share their feelings and thoughts. Parents can respond more accurately to their baby's needs, creating a nurturing and responsive environment. The joy of seeing your baby successfully communicate with you is immeasurable. By introducing signs into your daily routines, you unlock a world of understanding, fostering a deeper connection with your little one. Whether it's during meal times, playtimes, or bedtime, these signs become a natural part of your interactions. They help in making everyday activities smoother and more enjoyable. The bond between parent and child grows stronger as communication becomes clearer and more effective. Baby sign language is not about replacing spoken language, but rather about enriching and complementing it. It serves as a bridge to verbal communication, helping babies to develop their language skills more effectively. As they grow, they start to combine signs with words, making the transition to speaking smoother. This dual approach enhances their cognitive development and boosts their confidence in expressing themselves. It's about giving your baby a voice, empowering them to express themselves and engage with the world around them in a meaningful way. They can share their excitement, their curiosity, and their discoveries with you. This early form of communication helps in building their social skills and emotional intelligence. They learn to interact with others, to share their thoughts and feelings, and to understand the responses they receive. It's about creating a loving environment where communication flows effortlessly, strengthening the bond between parent and child. In this nurturing space, babies feel heard and understood, which is crucial for their emotional development. The mutual understanding and respect that grows from this early communication lay a strong foundation for a lifetime of open and loving interactions. Baby sign language is more than just a tool. It's a way to build a deeper, more connected relationship with your child. The ability to communicate through gestures is hardwired into our DNA. From the earliest days of human existence, gestures have been a fundamental part of how we express ourselves. Even before the advent of spoken language, our ancestors relied on hand movements, facial expressions, and body language to convey complex ideas and emotions. This ancient form of communication is still very much alive in us today, especially in the way babies interact with the world around them. Long before we uttered our first words, we relied on nonverbal cues, a pointed finger, a questioning glance, to convey our needs and desires. These nonverbal forms of communication are not just primitive leftovers, they are essential tools that we continue to use throughout our lives. For babies, these gestures are the first steps in their journey to becoming effective communicators. They use their eyes, hands, and facial expressions to interact with their caregivers, making their needs known even without uttering a single word. Babies, too, are naturally attuned to this language of gestures, readily grasping the connection between a sign and its corresponding meaning. When a baby sees a parent repeatedly making a sign for milk while feeding, they begin to understand that this specific hand movement is associated with their feeding time. This understanding is the cornerstone of baby sign language, a practice that leverages a baby's innate ability to learn through observation and imitation. Studies have shown that babies as young as 6 months old can begin to understand and use signs. This early start is crucial because it coincides with a period of rapid brain development. During these formative months, a baby's brain is incredibly receptive to new information, making it the perfect time to introduce sign language. By starting early, parents can give their children a head start in language acquisition, setting the stage for more advanced communication skills later on. Their developing brains are primed to absorb language in all its forms, and sign language provides a visual and kinesthetic pathway for them to do so. Unlike spoken language, which relies solely on auditory processing, sign language engages multiple senses: sight, touch, and movement, making it easier for babies to grasp and retain new words. This multisensory approach not only aids in language development, but also enhances cognitive skills, such as memory and problem solving. Unlike spoken language, which relies solely on auditory processing, sign language engages multiple senses: sight, touch, and movement, making it easier for babies to grasp and retain new words. This multisensory approach not only aids in language development, but also enhances cognitive skills, such as memory and problem solving. By involving different parts of the brain, sign language creates a richer, more engaging learning experience for babies. Research by Dr. Linda Acredolo and Dr. Susan Goodwin, pioneers in the field of baby sign language, has demonstrated that signing can accelerate language development, leading to larger vocabularies, longer sentences, and higher IQ scores later in life. Their groundbreaking studies have shown that babies who use sign language tend to speak earlier and have a more extensive vocabulary compared to their non-signing peers. This early advantage in language skills can have long-lasting benefits, influencing academic performance and social interactions as the child grows. By stimulating the language centers of the brain, sign language lays a solid foundation for spoken language, fostering a love of communication that will last a lifetime. The benefits of baby sign language extend beyond the early years, providing children with a strong linguistic foundation that supports their overall development. As they grow, these children are often more confident in their communication abilities, better able to express their thoughts and emotions, and more adept at understanding others. In essence, baby sign language is not just a tool for early communication, it is an investment in a child's future, nurturing their potential and helping them thrive in a complex, language-rich world. Imagine the frustration of not being able to express your basic needs: hunger, thirst, discomfort. For a baby, this is not just a momentary inconvenience, it's a daily struggle. Every cry, every gesture is a desperate attempt to communicate something essential. The inability to convey these needs can lead to overwhelming frustration, not just for the baby, but for the parents as well. This constant cycle of misunderstanding can create a stressful environment, making it difficult for both the baby and the parents to find peace and comfort. For babies, this is their daily reality. They are constantly trying to make sense of the world around them, and their only tools are their cries and limited gestures. This can often lead to confusion and a sense of helplessness. Parents, too, can feel lost, unsure of how to meet their baby's needs effectively. The gap in communication can feel like an insurmountable barrier, leaving both parties feeling isolated and misunderstood. Yet, with baby sign language, we can bridge this communication gap, replacing frustration with understanding and strengthening the parent-child bond. Baby sign language offers a simple, yet powerful solution. By teaching babies a few basic signs, we give them the tools to express their needs and desires clearly. This not only alleviates their frustration but also empowers them, giving them a sense of control over their environment. Parents, in turn, feel a profound sense of relief and joy as they begin to understand their baby's unique language. When babies can communicate their needs, they feel heard and understood. This simple act of being able to ask for milk or indicate discomfort can transform their world. It fosters a sense of security and trust, knowing that their parents are attuned to their needs. This mutual understanding lays the foundation for a strong, healthy relationship that will continue to grow and evolve. This sense of agency reduces tantrums and meltdowns, creating a calmer, more harmonious environment for the entire family. When a baby can communicate effectively, the entire household benefits. The reduction in frustration and misunderstandings leads to fewer emotional outbursts, making daily routines smoother and more enjoyable. Parents can respond more quickly and accurately to their baby's needs, fostering a peaceful and nurturing home environment. Parents in turn feel more confident and empowered, knowing that they can meet their baby's needs effectively. This newfound confidence extends beyond just communication. It enhances the overall parenting experience, making parents feel more competent and connected. The ability to understand and respond to their baby's needs strengthens the parent-child bond, creating a positive feedback loop of trust and affection. Beyond the practical benefits, baby sign language deepens the emotional connection between parent and child. The shared language of signs becomes a special form of communication that goes beyond words. It allows for moments of deep connection and understanding where both parent and child feel truly seen and valued. These moments of connection are the building blocks of a loving and supportive relationship. The shared language of signs creates a unique and intimate bond, fostering a sense of closeness and understanding that words alone cannot express. This bond is not just about meeting basic needs, it's about creating a shared experience that enriches the lives of both parent and child. The joy of seeing your baby sign mom or love for the first time is a moment of pure magic, a testament to the power of communication and connection. Through sign language, we can truly listen to our babies, responding to their needs with empathy and compassion. This form of communication teaches us to be more attuned to our baby's cues, fostering a deeper sense of empathy and understanding. It reminds us that communication is not just about words, but about connection, love, and mutual respect. By embracing baby sign language, we open up a world of possibilities for deeper, more meaningful interactions with our little ones. One common misconception surrounding baby sign language is that it will hinder or delay spoken language development. This myth, however, is not supported by scientific evidence. On the contrary, research has shown that signing can actually accelerate speech development. Think of it this way. Sign language provides babies with an additional tool for communication, not a replacement for spoken language. By giving babies a way to express themselves before they can speak, we are encouraging their natural language development, not hindering it. Studies have consistently shown that babies who sign start speaking at the same age or even earlier than their non-signing peers. Furthermore, they tend to have larger vocabularies and more advanced language skills overall. This is because signing stimulates the language centers of the brain, laying a strong foundation for spoken language to flourish.